burden of leadership. Can a well-intentioned decision lead to unintended consequences? Ancient sage Saadi narrates the tale with hidden clues. In the heart of a lush forest, a devout dervish lived a life of quiet contemplation. His sustenance was drawn from the earth, his days filled with prayer and reflection. His serenity was palpable, a testament to his spiritual devotion. One day, fate intervened in the form of a royal hunting party. The king, drawn to the dervish's aura of peace, approached him. Struck by the man's simple existence, the king felt a surge of compassion. He offered the dervish a life of ease in his palace, believing he was providing a kindness. The dervish, content in his solitude, initially hesitated. He was accustomed to a life of austerity, not luxury, but a persuasive minister convinced him to accept, arguing that he could always return to his forest dwelling if he disliked the palace. The dervish, swayed by the minister's logic, agreed to accompany the king. He was given a grand house, servants to cater to his every whim, and all the comforts the kingdom could offer. Time passed, and the king, curious about the dervish's well-being, paid him a visit. The sight that greeted him was unexpected. The once ascetic dervish was now comfortably nestled on a throne, surrounded by pillows. Servants attended to him, fanning him and offering delicacies. The man's once gaunt frame had filled out, his face flushed with the glow of good living. The king was pleased, believing he had improved the dervish's life, but the minister, who had initially encouraged the dervish to join them, saw things differently. He gently reminded the king that true service to a spiritual seeker was not to indulge their worldly desires, but to allow them to pursue their path unhindered. The comforts of the palace, he warned, could lead the dervish astray. In the quiet wisdom of this tale, Saadi reminds us that leadership carries a heavy burden. Even the most benevolent actions can have unintended consequences. The king's desire to help the dervish, born from a place of compassion, ultimately led the man away from his spiritual path. The allure of comfort and luxury proved too tempting, overshadowing the dervish's original purpose. As leaders, we must tread carefully, always mindful of the potential impact of our decisions. True service lies not in imposing our own ideas of what is best, but in understanding and respecting the needs of those we lead. Sometimes the greatest kindness is to allow others to follow their own path, even if it seems different from our own.